Oh boy, here we go. So yesterday I made a video saying don't bother getting the enhanced combustion ship upgrade. It's a new ship upgrade that came with the new battle pass, and if you're short on samples you should spend it on something else. And I said it's not really worth it, and I said there's two main reasons why it's not worth it. The first is the fire damage bug is still around. It is a known issue. It's still a known issue in the patch notes. If you are not the host of a match, there's potential that your damage over time does not function correctly, and you will definitely feel it when you're using a flamethrower or any other fire damage. Or actually any damage over time. It even applies to the toxic gas. Other main reason I said it's not really worth putting all your points or all your samples into this, especially if you're playing casually and you know you got a job and a wife and a dog and 6 consoles, is it's already incredibly good. Flamethrower is already so goddamn good, you don't really need to buff it another 25%, even though that sounds insane. However, people got super angry at me because I did not test on the charger's legs. If you don't like smug people, leave now. If you don't, if you like me flaming YouTube comments, it's time to stay. A lot of people are like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You did not use it on the legs and you do more damage on the legs. And I tested on the head, so poo-poo, bad video. Well, let me run you through the math. I went back and tested it. I got my brother's account who had not upgraded the ship. I went out, I found some charges, I stunned them, I EMS stunned them again, and then I shot their legs. And yeah, look, that is on me for not actually knowing fire damage does more damage to the legs. But let me show you the actual difference between not upgraded and upgraded. See if you can see the time difference. It's pretty quick, right? I had to adjust my Adobe settings to add in milliseconds just to measure the time difference between upgraded and non-upgraded. This is the non-upgraded clip, which is 2 seconds and 603 milliseconds. And this is the upgraded clip. I'm gonna put it over the top so you can see the time difference, and that is like 1 second and 774 milliseconds. And then what we can do, we can take the difference, which is this bit here. We can take the difference. We can just duplicate that. Duplicate that. Okay, it's not duplicating. Oh, I was on the wrong keyboard. There we go. Duplicate it. All right, now we can just drag this bad boy, and you can see without having to do any funky math. 927 milliseconds. That is how much you save. And if you actually do work the math out on, I think it's actually more than 25%. That's probably just errors in measuring the time difference. I actually got 35% increase. But the thing is, if you're killing a charger in 2 seconds, you're not gaining much on extra time on that. So you need to ask yourself, is it worth 927 milliseconds of actual functional time to kill? And if it is, go spend those samples. My issue is this: all those TikToks, all those YouTube shorts just showing, oh my god, look how quick it is. And it's like they're in a team, they're not aiming at the leg, or sometimes they are aiming at the leg and it's not quite clear. And a lot of the times people even put in the comments, oh, this person tested it, they said it's insane. I went and watched that person's video, and normally they do really good tests, but it actually was just like a reaction. They didn't test it. They unlocked it as soon as they could with the war bond, or like when the war bond released, and then they just did like a hell dive mission, or they did another mission, and they just said, oh my god, flame's amazing. They didn't actually test pre and post. That was the point of this, pre and post. You're gonna save 900 milliseconds. There you go, do what you like. Thank you, bye-bye.